Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable, a weekly live show featuring top-tier insight, analysis, and heavy debates on all things AFC East. From the best creators in the division, including Buffalo Bills creator Dan Mitchell, Miami Dolphins creator TD Finstock, New York Jets creator Richie from Jets Media, and finally New England Patriots creator Colby from Patriots Global. Make sure you catch the AFC East Roundtable live every Monday at 7 p.m. EST and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. EST on the AFC East Roundtable YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the AFC East Roundtable, your favorite divisional show on the internet surrounding the AFC East. We have a great show for you today, previewing NFL Week 11, starting off tomorrow night, where the Jets and the Patriots are facing off for a divisional showdown. Funny enough, Colby's going to be there. Fanatics is sending him. He was telling me he's going to be in the rivalries lounge. I have no idea what that's about.
Yeah,
let me know, my friend. What's going on, Colby?
Dude, I'm feeling great. I got a lot of work to do still before this game. I'm not ready. I'm still trying to figure out some content ideas, but as crazy as this sounds, I've actually never been to a Patriots game at Gillette Stadium before. I'm always there for training camp. I've gone to a couple of other things there, but the Patriots games I've gone to have been everywhere else. Why? Because I'm always working the games, and so I don't go to as many games as people think. But Fanatics hit me up. We're going to give you 2 free tickets, put you in the rivalries lounge. We're going to give you pregame field access, halftime access. I'm going to take my mom. She's never doing a Patriots game before. There's going to be some other Patriots content creators there, man. So I'm
wait, you got 2 tickets? You got 2 tickets to that game?
Didn't invite me. And didn't invite me. Kobe,
Yeah, how can you not invite the real Patriots
I know
fan?
y'all didn't want to go.
I've been
Yeah, you should have invited TD. He's the real Pats fan here.
TD was not flying all the way down to Mass.
Some haters, boy. They have some haters.
Everyone that wanted to go, bro.
So I'm not sure about you guys, but Richie, the first game you ever attended for the New York Jets, was it a win or a loss?
The first ever game, I think it was a loss.
TD, first Dolphins game you ever attended, was it a win or a loss?
I don't know.
Mine was a loss.
It was probably a loss. It was probably a loss.
Yeah.
Colby's is about to be.
My first game I've ever attended was a loss. Let's see if Colby breaks the streak.
Well, are we talking about just home games or games in general? Because I've been to other games. My first game
home games. First home game I've ever went to was a loss.
I done been to too many of them, so I don't know.
I think the first Jets game I went to was Jets Steelers, and it was like 75% Steelers fans waving the towels around. I'm sitting there like,
was it at MetLife?
Really? Yeah, MetLife. Really young. Like, what's going on here?
Like, I thought this was a Jets stadium, man.
Troy
I thought this was the Jets.
I've probably been to 10 Dolphin games, and we only won 2.
Well, the Dolphins are literally trash. One of the worst organizations in the last 25 years. They have not even won a playoff game since, like, Colby literally had. How old are you, Colby? 24?
24. Yeah, just turned 24.
The Dolphins' playoff win drought is as long as Colby's been on this planet, dude. That's crazy.
You find comfort talking about the Dolphins because your own situation, but it's okay.
What's wrong with my situation?
No,
We're Eisen.
I see what you're doing. I know your game now, as you would say to me. I know your game.
I don't got no game. I am.
So Colby, so you're telling me that like you've seen several away games of the Patriots in person?
Yeah, I've been to like MetLife a lot. I've gone to a couple of other games, but never gone to Boston because again, we work these games, and so it's a money opportunity. And so
you ever go to Philly before?
I've been to Philly. I was a senior in high school. I just turned 18. I took my little brother who's 4 years younger than me. My mom dropped us off, dude, and there were drunk guys threatening to beat us up and stuff. I was wearing my Gronk jersey, man. I was like, dude, I'm a kid. It's crazy.
Dude, I'm a kid, man. Dude, listen. Those Philly fans don't care.
No, they don't. There's a jail.
They will fight a toddler. They will fight a toddler.
Yes, they will.
And if you're wearing the wrong jersey,
go to Gillette though. That's the one. I've been to MetLife. I've been to Orchard Park.
Yeah,
I gotta go to Gillette now.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Well, remember, I called Gillette trying to do an event this year, and they're like, "Yeah, the cheapest price is like
we
$500."
never probably going on an event.
Well, Richie, it makes sense now why they put the price so high. I mean, that's the 2026 defending Super Bowl champions, and so they knew this. And they're like, well, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? So makes sense.
Well, so now when we call them and they give us a rate like that, now it will be understood. right? Like it's a good
No,
team.
it's probably gonna
It
be
sounds
hype.
like it sounds like Kraft really thought that this was the year that the Patriots turned it around because like what did they quote us, Rich, for like per ticket?
It was like 500 something per ticket.
500 per. I'm like, all right.
For group tickets. I'm like, listen, what's the cheapest option?
500?
What do you think this is?
I thought
The
the
Bills event was a lot, but that was
man,
because it was the Bills that were good.
Bro, what? That's crazy.
500 per right over in Gillette, man. I got
get him 2 for 10.
I got a couple of jokes, but I think kids watch this show, so I probably shouldn't say them. Richie, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Life has never been so good. Just a taste of victory. 3 straight weeks. It's about to be the 4th straight week, man.
It's 2 straight weeks.
You know what I mean? Bye week. So 3 weeks with no losses. You feel me? 3 straight weeks without experiencing a loss. I can't relate to this guy that has a fake crown on his head. Like, why are you wearing a crown? What do you think this is?
Oh my!
You're the king of
you
nothing.
Wear a crown. You don't respond to teams that are below you. So how you doing?
We have the same amount of losses, TD. We're basically tied.
No, wait, no, stop it, Richie.
How many losses y'all got?
We have 7 losses.
Yeah. After tomorrow night, we'll have the same record.
That's cap.
What are you talking about?
Wow,
you're wearing a Burger King crown for being like.
Why y'all feeling it today? What? No more disrespect to my crown. I earned this crown. This ain't no Burger King crown. I got this off Amazon.
You ain't earned no crown. Give that crown over to Colby.
Don't disrespect Amazon
Colby,
like that.
So one thing I will say, I will give it to TD. He is allowed to wear the crown.
Thank you.
He's allowed to wear the crown, man.
No. He can wear the shades. He can wear the shades. He can't wear no crown.
So the Bills were his Roman Empire for the past 5 years, so he deserved that.
Dude, you're acting like you won your Super Bowl.
Anyway, we have Justin, $2 donations. Streak ends, and I didn't say that. Streak ends tomorrow, Richie.
Streak ends for the Pats, you mean? That won 7 in a row, Justin?
Pats,
He's saying...
The amount of
how about those Celtics
that are like,
how about those Celtics, Justin, at the bottom?
Yeah, he said that's a $2 crown from. And he said that's a $2 Spirit Halloween, baby.
Celtics are trash.
It's Christmas Halloween now, baby.
Christmas Celtics are at the bottom.
Spirit Halloween's where it's at. If Jets win tomorrow, I'll even shave my head.
Oh, let's go, Richie
Fresh.
Even if the Jets, even if the Jets won tomorrow, we'd still be top of the division.
I want to say that Richie Fresh has short hair anyway. I'm not sure if that would be much of a.
I'm saying, Colby, like even if,
so I'm not sure if that would be much of a.
The funny thing about the Patriots game tomorrow, even if the Pats lose,
gamble,
impact anything. They're still going to win the division. So why even try to win that game, Colby? Come on.
So why try to win the game?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
All right.
Oh, man.
So anyway, might as well just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. The Jets are heading over to Foxborough, where Colby will be there in person in the Rivalries Lounge. Yeah. What's the weather supposed to be up in Foxy?
Dog, it's going to be cold. It's going to be a high of like 42, 43 tomorrow.
So are they putting you up? So are they putting you up in like a box, bro?
I'm not exactly. They said they were going to give us like really good seats, and so I don't know what that means.
Sweet.
I'm gonna find out tomorrow. I love a suite, man. Don't put me out in the cold if you don't have to.
Put Colby up at the suite, man.
Put me in the suite.
Colby up at the suite. Well, hey, you know what?
And Cardi B, are you kidding me, dude? If I go on the field and not see Cardi B, it's done. It's done, bro.
It's done. What happened to the poll? I don't know whose responsibility is putting the poll.
My responsibility. No one wants to do it.
All right.
You want me to do the poll?
But
yeah, CD, can you do?
So anyway, folks,
he's sitting there with a crown on his head, just doing nothing.
Oh no, Richie, let me try to log in.
No. We don't have all day for that. Excited for Lino, Andy, and Izzy to call in. NFL Refs fan.
Dan's pumped up for that.
Oh, Lino's alive and well. We were worried about him.
Well, actually, to give Lino credit, he did show up backstage Monday, and then you both disappeared.
Nah, he waited till I left. That's why.
Nah.
All right.
He was there, but you guys left.
So let's get into this game on Thursday night. It is a divisional matchup. Colby, thoughts on this game, man? How do the Patriots improve to 9-2?
Why is CD
clapping? I would actually love to be. I would love to be a good competitor, right? I actually would like to be a good competitor here, and I would love to kick this one off to Richie first because they're on the winning streak, right? I think we know who the Patriots are, but Jets fans are feeling probably the highest they're going to feel all season. So let's give Richie the floor first.
Whoa. We're going to feel the highest we ever felt all season. On Friday morning.
After this game.
On Victory Friday. Victory Monday was dope, Jets fans. Can you imagine what Victory Friday is going to be? Like, we got a whole weekend to celebrate, bro. We got a whole weekend. It's like Monday. It's like Victory Monday. Then it's the start of the week. Victory Friday. That's going to feel masterful. Remember, TD, you guys played the Ravens a few weeks ago? You could have had Victory Friday. Yeah, nice try. Listen, man, this is going to be fun. You know, fluky things happen. And it's simple as this, bro. I'm just going to start off my preview with this. The Miami Dolphins beat the Bills.
That's right. Real team.
Anything can happen. If the Dolphins can beat the Bills, the Jets can beat the Pats. That's my analysis.
That way. Don't do that.
Hey, Richie, let me feed your delusion even more.
Oh, Lord.
And so the Browns beat the Packers.
Hey,
man, listen.
Fluky stuff happened. And the Patriots, I think they're due. They've won 7 in a row. They're playing great football. They're due for a stinker. And if the Patriots go out there and put a stinker tomorrow, it's not going to hurt them like at all. So getting into the game, though.
Is this rivalry?
Yeah.
Oh, Patriots wearing their jerseys, yeah.
Patriots debuting their brand new uniforms. All jokes aside, it's going to be a tough game for the Jets for obvious reasons. Garrett Wilson's not playing in this one. We're going to be relying on Breece Hall, and that's our offense. The Patriots are excellent against the run this year, so the Jets are going to have to get creative and be aggressive with Breece Hall on offense. Run it through him. Don't just rely on Breece on the ground. Use him as a weapon. And this is going to be A.D. Mitchell's Jets debut. No Garrett Wilson. That's what you got. A.D. Mitchell, going to go out there, make some plays, or what? Because the Patriots defense, they do give up some yards with their wide receivers, but we got Justin Fields. And Justin Fields, I mean, he once every 4 games, he has a good game. So the question is Justin Fields going to have the good game in this one, or is he going to have one of those stinkers? It's just you roll the dice. It's like a 25% chance Justin Fields has a good game. So we got to see that. But the matchups that I'm really looking at in this game is really the Jets' defensive front against the New England Patriots offensive line. Drake May is on a tear right now. And, you know, their offensive line is young. They're still trying to find their rhythm. Will McDonald is coming off a 4-sack performance. The Jets team had 6 total sacks. The Patriots offensive line has given up the second most pressures in the entire NFL. Drake May has done a really good job of being able to not let that hurt him and still being able to be productive. But that's a big key for the Jets, is being able to get to Drake May early and not get beat over the top. The Patriots offense is really good at vertical, pushing the ball down the field. They're not afraid to be aggressive. So it's going to be up to the Jets to keep everything in front of them and, of course, try to get to the quarterback in Drake May. Now they got a rookie running back who's got some confidence coming off 2 big-time explosive touchdown runs. Matt Collins is getting involved. Stephon Diggs they got a lot of people that are humming right now. So I think the Jets got to stay disciplined to their brand of football, the way they've been winning these last few weeks in 2 different ways. Special teams is a unique way, man. The Jets have had back-to-back Special Teams Player of the Week awards going to Isaiah Williams, our punt returner, and Kene Nwangu, our kick returner. Could they get some, not just touchdowns, but help them out field position-wise? And special teams is an underrated asset, and the Jets have one of the best special teams units in the entire NFL. I know that's not flashy. No one really cares about that, but you can win games on special teams. The Jets proved that on Sunday. And I think the last thing I'll say is, this is one of those games that the Jets are really going to show us what they're made of on primetime. First time we're seeing this Aaron Glenn versus Mike Vrabel rivalry. You know, first time ever seeing the Jets Patriots in this new era. And I think that the Jets are going to have to play discipline and smart football, because if they beat themselves in this game, it's going to be a long one. But if they can start fast, it'll be a competitive game. But I'll say this. If this offense goes out there and stinks it up in the first and second quarter, it's going to be a long game, because we're not going to be able to dig ourselves out of a hole on the road. The Jets got to start fast, more importantly on offense. Breece Hall has 4 touchdowns the last 2 games, but all of them has came in the fourth quarter. We need him to play good football all 4 quarters, not just in the last second of the game. We need them to start playing good early, not just in the second half. So it's going to be tough for the New York Jets to pull it off, but I believe, baby, because we're hot right now. Going up against a hotter team, why not us? Why not us? And this is my prediction. Justin Fields does not look good. Drake May looks great, but the Jets just find a way to win, because that's the formula now. We don't care about no stats. We care about dubs, baby.
And so
we don't care about no stats. We care about dubs. I don't care how you win. Figure out a way, even if it's ugly and nasty.
So does Fields throw for over 75 yards?
Right, he having 12 yards.
Fields is gonna throw for 101 passing yards.
101. That's why 101.
You know what I mean?
101.
People don't realize that is shooting for the stars. That definitely is
101 passing yards, but 69 rushing yards. Justin Fields breaks one on the ground.
Oh my God.
Rushing yards.
Good God. All right, Colby. Talk to me.
I'm looking at this injury report, and I think that's something that is going to play a huge factor. Now, we haven't seen the Jets come out today, but I do know that at least the Patriots did, and several players are listed as out. Ramondre Stevenson, he was a limited participant this week, but he's still going to be out with the toe injury. Kayshon Boutte, he's going to be out with a hamstring injury. Austin Hooper, he's dealing with a concussion. He's out. And then Christian Ellis, the linebacker, he's also going to be out. But for the New York Jets, it does sound like you guys will also more than likely have a few guys out. Obviously, Garrett Wilson not playing in this game. Azareye'h Thomas didn't practice because he's dealing with a concussion. Sounds like it's more likely than not he's probably not going to play.
Yeah,
and
he's already ruled out.
He's already ruled out. So Azareye'h Thomas also isn't playing, given the fact that you traded, Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner last week. That's another massive loss for you on that defense, especially in that secondary. Harrison Phillips dealing with a foot injury. He didn't practice yesterday. Richie's he expected to play?
He was in a walking boot, so we don't know.
On a short week, so likely he's probably not going to play too. And so a lot of those coming on the defensive side of the football, and your biggest playmaker that I think really could have been a major factor for you guys in Garrett Wilson is also not playing in this game. And look, the vibes are so high in New England, and it's not even just the winning. Like we've seen this in the offseason. We saw this even in the beginning of the season when they were losing, and it's just getting better and better. There were two stories that came out just a couple of days ago about where just kind of this Patriots mindset is. And Mike Vrabel said that he offered to cut a Thursday meeting down by 25 minutes to give players more time in the morning to rest. The team leadership said, no, we're not doing that. They said, and I quote, we were all like, no, that's an important meeting. The leader said, that's an important meeting that we need the mental performance. We like the questions and all of that. And then Drake May said that Vrabel offered to move practice inside because of how cold it was. And Drake May and the rest of the players declined to do that. It was a very cold day in Foxborough. And they said, no, that's not what we're doing. This is Foxborough football. This is New England football. We're practicing outside. And that's just the mentality that Mike Vrabel has built up with this New England Patriots team. And so when I look at this matchup, I think the Patriots do stack up really, really well. And I do want to say this is that I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to tell you this is a guaranteed win for the Patriots. I'm not going to say, oh, this is just an extra bye week. I'm not going to be arrogant like that because upsets do happen. And this is football. This is an in-division game and anything can happen. But guess what? That's the same thing the Patriots are saying. This entire week, Mike Vrabel's saying the same thing. Patriots players are saying the same thing. They said, this is an in-division game. It's a short week. It doesn't matter the opponent. This is NFL football. And you can get caught lacking if you get yourself in that mentality. And so hearing the fact that the team understands these things, I think is very, very valuable. But you look at Justin Fields, he is a terrible, terrible passing quarterback. He's one of the worst quarterbacks in the National Football League right now. Bro can barely get to 100 passing yards. That's where the Patriots have kind of struggled. Now, the defense is top 10 in preventing points, so they'll allow you to kind of pad the stat sheet there, but then not allow you to score points. I think that's the most important thing. But they kind of struggle now and then in the passing game, which is why I said if Garrett Wilson was here, Garrett Wilson, in my opinion, is probably going for a touchdown. He's probably going for 100+ yards. But outside of him, who do you really have? The identity for the New York Jets offense is running the football. It's Justin Fields running. It's Braylon Allen. It's Breece Hall. That's how they open up the play action game, and that's how they open up the overall passing game. But you're playing a New England Patriots team that is one of the best run defenses in the NFL. You are playing a Patriots defense that their whole identity is taking away your rushing attack and forcing you to beat them through the air. And that just sounds like a thing of beauty for me against this Jets offense. Forcing without Garrett Wilson, Justin Fields to beat you through the air, to me, sounds like a beautiful game plan. I mean, the Patriots this past week against Tampa was their first time this season they allowed a running back to go for 50 or more yards on them, and he went for 53 yards. Patriots have been extremely, extremely dominant against the run. And so when I look at this Patriots offense and Drake May, I think it's a situation where there is going to be opportunities to pass the football. Keep in mind, yes, this Jets defense is getting better, but you've also lost a lot of pieces over the last, week and a half, 2 weeks. Drake May played 3 of the best defenses in the NFL over the last 3 weeks and put up over 25 points in those games. I mean, look at this past week. What Todd Bowles is able to do, and you guys talked about this in the preview, what Todd Bowles is able to do from a coaching standpoint shows you one look pre-snap, a completely different look post-snap, and his game is all about confusing quarterbacks. I mean, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are one of the best defenses at not allowing splash plays or anything over the top. Patriots had a 72-yarder to Kyle Williams, a 69-yard run by Travion Henderson. They had a 55-yard run by Travion Henderson, a 54-yard catch by Matt Collins. Not to mention the fact that Tampa also has a top 10 run defending unit, and Travion Henderson did all of those things. Cleveland, who they played 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, the number 1 defense in the league. Atlanta, a top 3 unit. So even when the Patriots offense is playing these premier units, they're still playing very, very well. And I think there'll be opportunities for them to run the football. I think there'll be opportunities for them to pass the football. And at the end of the day, this comes down to, like every football game, who do you trust to score more points? And I just think that this is going to be a game where the Patriots can easily get to 30 points if need be. I just don't trust that given the opponent, given the strengths and weaknesses of the Jets and the Patriots, I just don't think that the Jets are going to be able to score enough points. I think this game could be closer than people think. It's a short week for both teams, but the Jets also have to travel. I think it's not going to be the prettiest thing, but I think the Patriots get this win.
Wow. Oh, well, let me tell you what, Richie. I just took the liberty of looking at your receiving room. Not really that I think that it would have been much better if Garrett Wilson was healthy, especially since Justin Fields just refused to throw the football. And for the most part, I mean, we have guys like, here, bear with me. Of course, A.D. Mitchell. But, we have
coming up.
Arian Smith. We have a guy named Tyler Johnson. Okay. And we have Isaiah Williams, wide receiver out of the slot. Maybe A.D. Mitchell ends up getting a couple of snaps here and there. Then you ultimately end up going up against the Patriots run defense, which I think the best running back against them all season has put up like 50 yards. So
let me just add real quick, Dan, who's going to lead this team in receiving yards tomorrow night?
Mason Taylor.
Who's
Mason Taylor.
Yep, I agree with that.
Mason Taylor, X factor.
Stud.
Patriots struggle against tight ends.
And he's a stud.
An X factor. We have Fields throwing for 75. Mason Taylor, 40 yards. He's
going to be 70
wild, man.
Fields is so bad that he's going to throw for 80 and he's going to have a 90-yard receiver on the roster. Don't know how he's going to get 30 yards.
Yeah. Somehow we'll see like some flea.
Let me just remind you guys that Justin Fields has, this is actually crazy. I'm looking at his numbers this season. So it's either this. There's no in between. This is actually mind-blowing. So it's either he gets 54 passing yards or less, or he doesn't pass less than 218 yards. So there's no in between. It's either he has a game where he gets 200 plus, or he has a game of 50 or less. There's no in the middle. So he has 4 games with 218 passing yards, 226 passing yards, 283 passing yards, 244 passing yards. And then he has the other 4 games, 27 passing yards, 45 passing yards, 46 passing yards, 54. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like you don't know which version you're getting. He's the king of inconsistency.
He's the king of inconsistency indeed. So you would really need to get the run game going against it. Top 3 run defense in the NFL. Either that or just have Justin Fields just be like a pocket passer and a dude that can slice and dice up a quality secondary as well. You would really need to have to dominate the turnover battle. Like you would need Will McDonald to like punch it out. You would need to generate as many fumbles as humanly possible.
Jets have gotten 1 turnover defensively all season, by the way.
Yeah.
First interception tomorrow night.
So really going out of character here. Good God, man.
Will McDonald, man, gonna eat.
So I think it's gonna be bad. Yeah, I think it's gonna be bad, man. I'm gonna go Patriots 28-6.
6 points.
28-6 points. Yeah, I'm going 28-6. Yeah.
Damn, you're generous.
Dude, the Jets are what? You guys are ranked 26th in points scored and 24th in points allowed.
Yeah,
but that was, we were 0-7. How about
we were 0-7?
The stats the last 2 weeks, though. Where are we ranked?
So I think based off of the clock and why I'm only giving the Patriots 28 points is that based off of the conditions, I have a feeling that they're going to want to really speed this game up. Yeah. So I think that they're going to really try and chew the clock as much as humanly possible. Like give Henderson a lot of opportunities, like long sustained drives. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah, just get away with the win.
What do we have? We have Wesley coming in. He says, I can't wait to see Colby's face when the Jets win with 3 return touchdowns. The Pats only scored twice.
I'm telling you, man, there's a new energy in
Wesley,
we're going to win in ways that you'll never
we
expect.
played the best returner in football, and he didn't do anything. So, Wesley, I can't wait to see you not be existent in the chat next week when we blow your bum out.
You would never verse Kene Nwangwu.
You're right. I can't even say his name.
Hey, that's my guy. Special teams player of the week. You know about it. All pro kick returner, by the way, with the Vikings. Don't sleep on it.
No, you guys have a good return unit, but the Patriots have a good coverage unit.
Special teams, TD. You don't know anything about it.
I don't. All right, man. Listen, Kobe, I'm disappointed in you, Kobe.
Why? What I did?
I'm so disappointed in you, Kobe.
Because he understands the truth.
No, Kobe. Boy, you being so gracious right now.
Yeah, you guys remember that.
Take that crown off your head before you continue.
Gracious. After everything Richie and Dan put you through, Kobe, for the last several years, man, they ain't right for what they did to you, Kobe.
Whoa. Let's not act like TD wasn't doing the same thing.
Let's not act like you weren't piling on us either.
Remember that. I just need you to remember that, Kobe. But listen,
Kobe, don't forget what TD said before this year.
Kobe, man, if I was you, it ain't no more being nice. Y'all the best team in the AFC, maybe the NFL. And I know why you being cautious, Kobe, because you were cautious back in week 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I've been noticing because even you're impressed with what you're seeing this year. They've already exceeded your expectations this year. I know they have. So that's why you're like, man, I just don't want this to be too good to be true. I get that. But Kobe, y'all about to stomp a hole in the Jets' neck. Like they are about to be suffocated. Like y'all are about to destroy them. There's no, it's going to be closer than people think. No, it's not. No, it's not. Y'all are about to obliterate them. They not taking 2 kicks back on special teams this week. They're not returning 2 kicks. Just Fields ain't throwing more than 75 yards. They not running the ball on the Patriots. They have nothing. Oh, the tight end. You don't think Vrabel ready for that? He's ready for it this week.
Vrabel ain't playing.
He could be creative. Why? Because he know they can't do anything else. Y'all are about to obliterate the Jets. I don't even know why we went this deep into it. This ain't even going to be close. This is going, but you know what? This is Drake May's coming out party right here. And I know people are going to be like, yeah, but it was the Patriots. No. You're on national television. How many national televised games y'all got this year, Kobe?
I think like 4.
And how many have you already had?
We had the Bills game. We have this game. We have the Giants. It was like 3 or 4.
So this is the first one where people are probably going to really, 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 truly notice Drake May. The first one when they beat the Bills, it was big, but a lot of people didn't watch. As much people didn't watch as they will be watching now Drake May to see what all the hype is about.
The Jets are involved.
This is
That's why they're watching.
No, they watching to see how Drake May does. You know, a lot of people getting eyes on him, national television, and this is the opportunity for him to go out there. I think he's going to have 3 to 4 touchdowns. I think he's throwing for about 360, and I think he's rushing for probably 50 to 70 yards in this one. This is going to be a big one for Drake May. It's going to be a big one, and Drake May's going to say, y'all talk about Stafford. Don't forget. Because you got one of those guys, Kobe. Stop being humble about that.
Guarantee it, TD. I dare you.
All around the world, poke y'all chest out.
I guarantee it, TD. I dare you.
Y'all came out of the cemetery, and now y'all have risen. Y'all are at the top of this division. Then you better enjoy it and do something with it this year, because next year the Dolphins coming. The Dolphins coming. So
hey, but like, look, I see a lot of
at it right now, man.
I see a lot of people in the chat saying, oh, TD just ended you, Kobe. TD's done. He always says this. I mean, TD's also been picking the Patriots over like the last 6 or 7 weeks and been right. And so, like, I don't think you can say, oh, he gave you the kiss of death when TD's been calling the Patriots to win like every week. So.
He also picks the Bills to lose every week and been lost and been wrong.
He got it right last week.
I know ball, Dan Mitchell. I know ball, Richie.
You don't know ball, bro. You're shooting. You're shooting.
So he's been picking the Bills,
saying there's no ball.
So he's been picking the Bills to lose every single game for the past 4 years.
Only one matter when you lost
and pull up their record. What's the Bills' record last 4 years?
I've been right about y'all too, Dan Mitchell. When y'all played the Patriots, when you played the Dolphins, I've been right about y'all too. So and I actually picked y'all to win a few games that I was right about too. Listen, man, y'all stop the hate. I know ball, okay? The Patriots own the division like they used to until the Dolphins get their stuff together. Now the order is restored. It's going right back to the
Dolphins will never get their stuff together. You had your chance a few years ago and you gave it back to the Bills.
Listen, Richie. Richie, you don't have a leg to stand on.
I
don't even know what your team is. I don't even know what your team is. I still don't understand.
We're a step ahead of y'all. I mean, trust me. If you ask me what position you'd rather be in, the Miami Dolphins or the New York Jets, it's not even close. We're a step ahead of y'all.
Situation over the Jets.
We are built to actually do something. You are still in a giant hole with no resources, nothing to be excited about.
Now the Jets actually have to do it. Having the opportunity to do something doesn't mean
at least we have the opportunity. They got no opportunity. That's all I'm saying. At least we have the chance. I'm not saying we're going to do it.
Have the opportunity.
And the Jets in the.
And by the way, you got cap issues. You got a quarterback that
opportunity though.
First of all, you writing us off, Richie, when this season ain't even over. This season not even over.
Yeah, it is for y'all.
I don't even think this season over for us. We might be right behind the Patriots. We might get a wild card.
You're finishing in last place in this division.
Oh no.
No, you know what? As I look at the schedule, there's a path for Miami if we play good football. We can pass the Bills. We can pass the Bills.
What if the Bills are just bad and you just beat a bad team?
What happened?
What if the Bills are just a bad team?
Yeah,
I already told you that.
So beat a good team first.
We'll beat.
So why would that give you confidence then?
No, see, this is where y'all miss it. You're not looking at
you saying these things about the Dolphins. Discredits everything else you say.
You're not looking at our schedule. We are going to win the next 4 games. We got Washington without Terry McLaurin, without Jaden. We're gonna beat them. We got the freaking the Saints coming up.
Tyler Shough got a cook.
Shough was looking like prime Drew Brees out there.
Are you kidding me, bro?
First of all, y'all go again. Stop that
Shough
mess.
was looking like prime Drew Brees, bro.
Stop that mess. Listen. Yeah. Anyway, Kobe. Poke your chest out, bro. Y'all are legit. You should be happy, man. No more no more like, oh man, I hope they don't. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of Patriots fans are doing. Man, this is too good to be true.
Here's the thing, T. Here's the thing. I'm going to bump my chest when all the haters are saying something and it ends up being wrong. I'm going to bump my chest when I tell you something and exactly what I told you ends up happening. But I'm not going to be delusional bumping up my chest like I've seen some of these, Bills fans do and Cowboys fans do every single year. That's not what I'm going to do.
Bro.
What's with the bump my chest? I'm going to bump my chest.
No, what's with the shot? What's with the shot right there? What did I do? I just said you're going to win the game.
That has nothing to do with the good Bills fans, but the non-logical, non-ball knower Bills fans that are like, oh yeah, we're still winning the division. Oh, the Patriots are cheaters. Oh, the Patriots. Oh no, like sit down, dog. Sit down. You're done.
Basically, everything TD says gets flushed down the drain when he says the Dolphins running the table. Let's all be honest.
I didn't say we were running the table. We might.
You ain't doing nothing. Well, guess what, TD? Who do y'all verse in 3 weeks?
The Jets.
In 3 weeks, see, this is where you lose all credibility. Entering yourself in the conversation like y'all got a chance to beat Miami. Stop that mess.
Well, guess what? We'll be there.
Yes, we will. And I actually can't wait. That's going to be fun, Richie.
Well, if you guys did not know, if you want to see the game of the year, all right, the game of the year, you got the Patriots debuting their rivalry jerseys tomorrow night, but the Jets jerseys, they're debuting. And Jets fans, listen up, because the first 5 Jets fans that purchase tickets to this event for Week 14, Dolphins Jets, get a free Jets rivalry uniform, free Jets jersey, all right, on behalf of it. Discounted price, really discounted price. And Glenn, reach out to us because you're the only one that purchased a ticket, and we lower the prices for you for the discount because we realized what's going on with this. We're like, you know what? We're going to add a jersey into it as well. So if you guys want to come through, the link is at the top of the chat. Dolphins fans, come through. Jets fans, come through. Patriots fans, it's your bye week. Come through. If you're living in the area and you want to come relax, Colby will be there. We'll be there just watching Jets Dolphins. This is an AFC East Roundtable event. Okay. So if you guys want to come through and hang out with us, it's going to be a lot of fun. watch the Jets obliterate the Miami Dolphins so I can just laugh in TD's face in front of his eyes when he realizes that the Jets surpassed the Dolphins and they're buried into a complete oblivion. So come through, link at the top of the chat, also in the description. Tickets are just $190. Really good value for what you're getting. It comes with an all-inclusive tailgate party, post-game field access, tickets to the game, and the first 5 people to get the tickets that are Jets fans get a free Jets jersey. So I don't know how you can beat that value. Link is at the top of the chat.
Hurry up. We're selling fast.
Selling fast, too. So,
let's have a good time at the tailgate party, man. That's always my favorite part with Gotham City. Before the game, we all hang out for about 2 to 3 hours at the tailgate, and that is a joy for me. So that's what I love. That's what I love when I go to MetLife.
it's going to be a lot of fun, man. You know, having the boys come through, it's going to be a good time, man. Post-game field access, you get to touch the MetLife turf. I mean, $190 for a freaking jersey, a ticket, an all-inclusive tailgate party, and getting on the field after the game. Is there better value on the planet Earth than that?
Come on, brother.
Yeah, brother.
You get free crutches when you get off the field.
Yeah. It is what it is. So that's fun. But
that's what I'm talking about. And folks, we all got excited about that Thursday night matchup, but maybe you think Justin Fields is going to go over 40 yards passing on Thursday night, right? Well, let me tell you what, I have a check sleeper. I'm kind of curious where his line is as far as passing yards are. Maybe you want to be ballsy and take the over. Maybe you want to go over on Drake May's passing yards. Maybe Trevion Henderson finds the end zone 2 more times Thursday night. You can predict all of that on Sleeper, and they will pay you for being right. The best thing is that you can go on ahead and just use the free $20 they give you when you sign up. Links in description, or the $100 or less than that they match 100% of once you sign up as well using our code RTS. This is bar none the best player prop platform on the market today. Got to go check out Sleeper, guys. And let us know in the chat if you've downloaded it already.
So Justin Fields' line is 134.5 passing yards.
Under.
And he's hit the over on that 4 times this season. Let's not act like
I done played 9 games under.
No, he's played in 8 games. It's 50%. He's got the over. The other 50% of the games, he gets 50 yards or less.
Well, those less games have been more frequent, more recent.
No, against the Browns, an elite defense, and then against the Bengals, the worst defense in the league, put up. And then guess how much you put on the Dolphins, a season high.
That's not saying much.
Trash. I'm taking the over on Fields on Sleeper. All right, let's build a nice parlay for this game. And why don't we? All right. Stephon Diggs does a nice promo. He's going to get more than 41.5 receiving yards. I'm going to get Breece Hall is going to get in the end zone. Anytime touchdown.
They got Matt Collins on there, Rich.
Matt Collins is on there. 34.5 receiving yards.
Take the over. Take the over. Take the over.
Wow.
Taking the over on that.
1 reception.
All right, and we're going to, let's see, taking the less on Drake May because that's too high. Thank you.
What is it on Drake May?
Probably 240.
250. Taking the less.
You're going to have 330 in this one.
Actually a good line.
All right, and now Trevion Henderson is going to go not get a touchdown, and then Mason Taylor is going to get more than 4.5 receptions. Bang. All right, so now that parlay I just built can win you $300 for the free $20 you get. Bang. You'll thank me later.
Sleeper, man. That sounds beautiful. JT, Jets fans in the building. What up, dude?
JT,
what up?
Yo, first off, before I get on the game, I got to say that Pat's glaze was just disgusting, bro. That was on another level.
He's hated them for so long. We deserve it, JT.
Like, yeah, I just say, Colby, respect. The Pats are doing really well this year. I'll give you that. But just the glaze was ridiculous. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this game, I don't know what's going to happen in this game tomorrow night because Justin Fields really is a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get, man. Like you said, for half the games, he's passed over 215 yards. For the other 4, he's passed under 50 or 60. You never know what you're going to get, but I feel like maybe with a short week, less of a game plan and less to think about, maybe he'll be more free. And last time Garrett Wilson was out was the Bengals game. And we know how that went. I'm not saying the Pats defense is as bad as the Bengals defense, but
not even close.
He spread the ball around. when he let's look at last week. He his pick he threw. He was targeting Garrett Wilson, and he threw it into, I think it was triple coverage.
Stared his super down.
He tries to force the ball into Garrett Wilson's hands. Now that he doesn't have Garrett Wilson there, and maybe he'll spread the ball out, and it might be a more competitive game. Who knows? I ultimately think the Pats are going to win if I had to put money on it, but any given Thursday, I guess you could say.
Let's go, JT. That's my guy. Thank you for the call, brother. We love you. Let's go, Jets.
Garrett Wilson not playing?
No, bro. Where you been? He re-injured that knee.
He's probably not even going to play against the Dolphins.
Man, forfeit the game, man.
I ain't forfeiting nothing, bro. Garrett, we beat the Bengals without Garrett. We beat the Browns basically without Garrett. Come on, man. We love you, Garrett, but we can win without you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Bengals is crazy.
We also are undefeated.
The worst defense
We're
and the worst
undefeated
offense
without Sauce Gardner. We haven't lost without Sauce.
You're playing a very well-rounded team. You're playing a team that's top 5 in scoring and top 10 in points allowed. I mean, congratulations. The wins are important for you guys, but again, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. Like you can't take the Jets wins over the last 2 weeks and say because of those, now you think you're going to be one of the hottest teams in the league. Like, yeah, you played the worst defense with an all right offense in the Bengals, then you played a good defense, but the worst offense in the league in the Browns. And so now you're playing a very well-rounded team.
That's why we're built for it, Colby. We went from the worst defense.
You ain't showed one.
And then we went up against the worst offense. So now we're going up against 2 good phases of the ball. So we're prepared.
You're built for the offseason, Richie. The Jets are built for this, man. Dog. That's all you do.
The Bengals, who have a great offense, trash defense, beat them. We beat the Browns because they have a great defense and a great offense. Now we're built to go up against the team.
No. They have the worst offense.
I meant to say the worst offense and a great defense.
There you go.
And now we're going up against a balanced team that are good on all phases. So we're built for it, baby. We're ready to go.
Yeah, you built for something. Y'all built for the offseason.
We're built for the freaking New York Jets. We're built for this. Who want to fly with them bleeping Jets?
Parks does. Parks does. What up, Parks?
Let's go, Parks. You want to fly with them? See, scared, bro. Parks.
What's up,
Parks?
fellas?
Hey, man, hanging out, bro.
I can't believe.
How scared are you for
What's
tomorrow?
up, fellas? Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
I can't believe I'm finna go here. Man, dude, don't nobody want to crash with the Jets, man. Don't nobody want to crash with the Jets. Y'all are bottom feeders. Don't nobody care about y'all. Listen to me, Richie. Listen to me. Jets fans all over this world, listen to me. I don't care who you pray to. You can pray to Jesus. You can pray to Allah. You can pray to whoever you pray to. They can stand at the goal line. You are not beating us. And Jets fans, stop talking about some Breece Hall. No, you're not winning based on Breece Hall. The only way you win this game, Jets fans, is if Justin Fields beat us. And none of you Jets fans feel comfortable about that. You had to put up. Let me tell you something. Y'all was ragging on talking about Dylan Gabriel on the Fourth and Forever show. Do you know that Dylan Gabriel by himself outscored Jets offense? Without those 2 turns, you don't win the game, Richie. You don't win. So what are we talking about here, man? Y'all listen, man. Listen, elephants don't swat flies, and we don't go down to the basement. We can't hear what you're saying, Richie. We don't care about you. You are tanking. Jets fans, you are tanking. Just understand that. Just understand that. Just pull a low skin, go to work 24/7, 365. Just do that, man. And Richie, just worry about Sam Darnold because your season is over. You're tanking. I'm out of here, fellas. Patriots world, Celtics world. Oh, and one more thing before I go. Richie, don't bring up the Celtics. The Celtics won the championship 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was
when was the last time? When's the last time the Jets won? When was the last time the Knicks won the championship?
This year, baby.
When was the last time the Knicks won the championship?
This year, baby. Yeah, Parks, this year. Thanks for the call, baby. I can't wait, man. I can't believe my Knicks are actually winning the chip this year, and the Jets are going to just be on the right path. The Mets, too.
Everybody who's saying that the Jets are beating the Patriots, I want to see y'all in the chat next week. We're writing down your names. If you get it right, we'll give you your shout out. But if not, you better be in the show next week telling us, yeah, you know what? I got a little too cocky. Because I'm seeing a lot of Jets fans being a little too excited. A little too excited.
Hey, bro, why let us?
We
never feel excitement.
That's not my problem. Go find another reason to be happy. It ain't gonna be against my team.
We're happy now. And then if it gets ruined tomorrow, we'll deal with it. Thank
God. You know what? I'm happy to know that the Patriots will be the one that puts you back into the depression. I'll check up on you after the game, Rich.
Well, no matter what happens tomorrow night, you're not going to put me back in my depression.
Oh, no.
I know the status of this team.
It's been there for a while, Rich, and nothing could get Richie down anymore. Richie's built for Jets
Getting
football.
Our quarterback, baby, next year.
Well, I'll tell you what. So the Miami Dolphins are heading over to Madrid, Spain. So is TD.
How about some real teams, then?
He's flying out.
But before we get into that, man, TD, I hope that you are a big fan of IndyCloud, because you're going to need IndyCloud for this one, because the Dolphins about to lose. And before we get into this segment is brought to you by IndyCloud. If you guys want to go check them out, that link is in the description of the show. I mean, it's the golden rule of everything. And let me tell you something about IndyCloud real quick. If you guys did not know anything about them, they are absolutely the #1 hemp product online. I've been using IndyCloud's gummies to help me relax and unwind after a long day. And I love that they are made with natural ingredients. They don't make me feel groggy in the morning. I know Colby can attest to that. If you're looking for a way to elevate your wellness routine, check out IndyCloud. The link right now is pinned at the top of the chat, also pinned at the top of the description, folks. They got a lot of fun stuff over there. And I got to tell you, man, it does elevate your experience of your overall life. And my personal experience with it, I do like to take the gummies to unwind, but me personally, I like the sativa in the mornings. It opens up some creativity, not every day, but here and there, a little spark always helps your boy out. And I think that it's a really, really good way to use their hemp product. And I think that, feeling elevated here and there, it definitely helps the boys out. I know, Colby, you're feeling nice off of it. It's helping you sleep. So guys, use the code RTS and you guys can check them out right now. If you go look at their website, they got all the products you could possibly imagine. So go check it out, man. Use the code RTS to get the discount today, and you will be able to get everything you need on the IndyCloud website. If you're 21 or older, you get 40% off your first order and free shipping at IndyCloud with your code RTS. Use the code RTS for up to 40% off your first order. Okay, so please go over and check out IndyCloud. And I'm really excited about them, man, because without them, where would I be?
Woo!
TD going to be IndyCloud in Madrid on Sunday, which is why we wanted to bring up IndyCloud right now.
I'm not flying overseas, Richie. I'm not flying overseas, but what I will tell you is a real team is overseas today, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders versus the Miami Dolphins on Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. So if you're looking to watch a real team compete, turn your TV on early Sunday morning so you can watch the Miami Dolphins beat up on the Washington Commanders. This one is simple for me. The Commanders are a struggling team this season, and things just keep getting worse for them. They are a battered team. Without their star quarterback, Jaden Daniels, and many of his weapons, Terry McLaurin and others also in the trenches, this team is just beat up all over the place. The Dolphins are actually getting a little bit more healthy. I believe Aaron Brewer just opened up. He's back to practice. Not sure if he'll play, but Chop Robinson just cleared protocol, so he'll be back. And we're coming off of a high, beating a competitive team, not that good of a team, but an impressive win by the Miami Dolphins, against one of the, wild card worthy type teams. And the Dolphins dominated. Because we've come to form. We've gotten to our true form of who we really could be when we execute every week. And I think the Dolphins are going to pick up where they left off and continue to execute. Tua's going to take strikes to Waddle deep throughout this game. You're going to have A-Chain running all over the place. And this defense, above all, is woke up. This defense is playing very good football now. So the Dolphins are the better team at this point of the season. And I have the Miami Dolphins in Madrid winning the game. I'm going to go with about 35-17. That's about right.
35-17, huh?
Yes, sir. Dan, what you got on the game?
35-17. The Washington Commanders stank, dude. Yeah. They stank. Man, they are awful defensively. No Scary Terry. And so although that I heard he's still taking the trip to Spain, but he's not playing, which is hysterical. Same thing with no Jaden Daniels. This team is just a shell of itself. I actually have Miami winning this one. I think that they got super lucky with a very favorable matchup, especially riding off of this Buffalo Bills win. So I'll take the Dolphins on this. I think that they actually score close to 30 points again. That's how bad this Washington Commanders defense is. For the past couple of weeks, they've been right in line with the Cincinnati Bengals. It's real bad. So I will get the Miami Dolphins 30-17.
Wow.
Yeah, that's about right. Close enough. Richie, would you like to go ahead and hate?
I'm not hating. I'm just respecting one of the better backup quarterbacks in the NFL, Mr. Marcus Mariota.
Oh, my God.
Don't sleep on Mariota magic now. Oh. I mean, you saw what he did back in Oregon. You know what I mean? Yo, second overall pick for a reason back in the day. And this is his time to go out there in Madrid because he's got family over there. Don't forget. So I'm just kidding. He doesn't have no family over there. But all jokes aside, man, the Commanders are playing for something. And I trust Dan Quinn, Cliff Kingsbury, their coaching staff to get the job done. The Miami Dolphins just had a fluke last week. Now they're fooling everybody. Now they're just allowing guys like TD to drink the Kool-Aid. We're back. I mean, bro, Tua and Waddle and A-Chain, is that the core that you are just going to build
Patrick Paul, Jack Jones,
Patrick Paul,
Juju Brents.
Yeah,
we got some guys, Richie. Chop Robinson, Kenneth Grant. Yeah,
Grant, how's he doing?
Yeah, we got some guys, Richie. Don't sleep on us. That's right.
Oh, sorry. Call me sleeping there for a sec. But yeah, that's your core. That's why you are 3-7. Thank you for reminding us exactly why you're 3-7 for listing the core guys. But all jokes aside, man, even if they win this game, it's going to bring them to 4-7, and it's going to, hopefully allow Ross and the ownership to really understand that McDaniel is the guy for the future. Because that's really what's going to happen, man. I got the Miami Dolphins winning this game because of how bad Washington is. They're going to finish the season like 7-10, maybe 8-9, and we're going to run it back with McDaniel. And the next year, it's going to be the same thing, and the cycle continues. Because I'm going to say this about the Miami Dolphins, and TD knows I'm right. The Miami Dolphins, as an organization, is everything TD hates about the NFL. Not just quarterbacks that are good enough not to be good enough, but the Miami Dolphins are an organization and a team that are defined by good enough not to be good enough. So good luck as you continue your state of purgatory.
Hater.
Now that was a fact. That's not hate. That's just truth.
Not a fact.
That's definition.
We're not good enough to be good enough now, but we will be next year. How about
That's hope. That there's no facts behind that because all you've been under McDaniel is good enough not to be good enough. That's all you will be. We know what the cap is. There's nothing above what you've been.
Better than the Jets.
That's why I'd rather rip the organization to its bones and retool rather than be what the Dolphins are. Be stuck with a trash quarterback. Jets ain't stuck with Fields. He may be trash, but we ain't stuck with him.
I wouldn't be sure.
We ain't stuck with him. You stuck with Tua.
Kobe, give me your take, man. I'm done with this hater.
Look, Miami's going to win this game, and when I say this isn't hate, but you're getting wins. You're going to get this win, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day is stringing together wins in the National Football League. But I don't think that this should be a game where Dolphins fans, you win this one and you leave saying, we're on a roll, we're building up to something, we're back. It's like, well, no, you're winning this game because the other team is banged up. And yes, you're getting into the win column, but let's see what you do moving forward. This is not the type of game where you really take anything away from the Miami Dolphins. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, hey, use this as a get-right game. Try some new things, build the confidence in your team, and hopefully you can take that moving forward. But just listing some of the injuries that, Washington's dealing with, they're not a bad team. They're a very well-coached team, but they're playing preseason football every single week because of just how banged up they are. Jaden Daniels out in this game. Terry McLaurin out in this game. Treylon Burks out in this game. Noah Brown on IR. Luke McCaffrey on IR. Austin Eckler on IR. Aaron Payne, he's suspended in this game. You have Marshawn Lattimore on IR. The rookie cornerback, Trey Amos, he's on IR. Dorian Armstrong, he's on IR. Dietrich Wise on IR. Like, They are unbelievably beat up with some of their most important players. And honestly, if Miami can't get this one, we're going to come back saying, wow, maybe you guys should have had a fire sale at the trade deadline. But at the end of the day, I do think you guys are going to win this game. I think you're going to win it by multiple possessions. And it's kind of just for you guys, in my mind, it's not about week 11 for Miami. It's week 12 already.
Short and sweet, man. That's the Dolphins deserve that. Shout out to Colby. Great analysis.
Damn. We got Glenn in the building. Glenn, what up?
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing?
Great.
Better now that you're here.
I got something for Kobe, and then I did the other, and then I do 3. Kobe, only thing I would worry about Pats is Drake is taking a lot of sacks.
Yeah.
And as a quarterback, you start taking a lot of sacks, there's a good chance you don't get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't wish that upon nobody. No. But if they don't stop protecting him, it's just a chance. The more times you get sacked, you don't get hurt. That's what I would worry about there. Now, here's something. I don't tell y'all something that the other 3. Richie, he already started his thing, and he rebuilt. You know, Dan, Miami's going to rebuild and stuff, and they don't need to retool. But see, Dan don't know this either, but the Buffalo don't need to retool. They need to rebuild. Because if they try to retool, they don't end up to like the New Orleans Saints without the Super Bowl. They don't be in cap hell for 7, 8, 9 years. They need to take these players, let them go, and rebuild through the draft. And yes, everybody don't say, oh, no. It's no. That they need to rebuild this Buffalo team. Now, the last thing I don't say is, hey, y'all Jets fans and Miami fans, y'all need to get some tickets bought and come up here to the New York game.
Come on with it.
Let's go, Glenn.
I know you're scared. Miami, oh, it's cold. Buy you a heating jacket. New York Jets, oh, we don't want to watch no more team lose. Well, you've been watching that for all your life. Who cares? But
well,
I will
Glenn,
be.
We're excited for you to be there, Glenn. We really, really are. Thank you, TD. Say it, TD. Say it.
Thank you, Glenn.
For the call, Glenn.
Thank you for the call, Glenn. We appreciate that, man.
That was a good call, Glenn.
As far as for the Bills, right? Like, I feel like we have a lot of really good young pieces. We have guys that are young right in their contracts. For me, like a dream off season would be to go out and revisit the Waddle conversation. If not, like Addison, maybe J-Mo from Detroit perhaps would be interesting, or a sleeper pick, Alec Pierce from Indy would also be interesting. And then I would also like for us to target like Malachi Lemon out of USC, like just really dive into the receiver room, because really everything else is fine. Like maybe our linebacker room's aging. So, I mean, I would like to target a couple of things in the draft. I'd probably say retool. I'm not on the verge of a full-on rebuild yet.
Yeah. So, Dan, as for the Patriots, I would say they definitely do need to get better. I mean, Drake May especially needs to get better with the sacks. Now, it's kind of a catch-22 just because he was turning the football over a lot last year. And so now it's kind of a situation where it's like, the pressure's on you. There's nowhere to go. Just go down, just take the sack and live to see another down rather than forcing something and turning the football over. And so some of the sacks are on the offensive line. Some of the sacks are on Drake May just running into guys. And so there's definitely things that need to be fixed. I don't think there's something that will be fixed this year. I think it's you go into the offseason, you retool, you retrain, and you kind of figure that out for 2026. But at the end of the day, like Drake May is he's the best deep ball thrower in the NFL. That's not an opinion. That's backed up by stats. Drake May is actually on trend to be the best deep ball thrower since like 1970. And so when you get put in a 3rd and 14 or a 2nd and 20, you know that Drake May can easily get you out of that situation. And so, yes, you don't want to be in those situations, but if you are, he's not turning the football over. You know he can get you out of those situations. It's like, how much do you really want to tweak with it? That was all.
Damn. Well, I'm excited to be at the NFL draft this year.
Excited to be at the NFL draft this year.
Me too, guys. All the picks, man. Don't mind me. I am just booking our company retreat, our bonding retreat right now.
LaSalle, talk to us, man. What's going on, brother?
Say this to all the Patriot fans that were talking shit. You guys are sounding a lot like the Bills last week. A lot like the Bills.
Yeah, let them know, LaSalle.
I don't know if you're gonna win. I just want a competitive game, a competitive ass game. That's all I want. But I'm hearing a lot of shit, like how the Bills were when they played the Miami Dolphins, and what happened in that game. You have no control over what happens in the game. But
the Dolphins.
But at the end of the day, you guys better not be cocky. You guys better not be cocky because I believe in Aaron Glenn coaching up this team.
All right, TD.
Just you're trying to sound overly cocky, and that doesn't work out well in the NFL.
I agree, LaSalle. Listen, man.
I don't know when the Patriots fans are cocky.
But that was disrespectful, LaSalle. Why would you compare the Buffalo Bills to a superior team in the New England Patriots?
Thank you for the call.
Thank you for the call, LaSalle.
Thank you for the call, LaSalle. There you go, Titty.
You gotta be nicer. All right.
But I mean, look, I don't think Patriots fans are getting cocky, in my opinion, based off at least what I see from my audience. Where Patriots fans go off on people and they start trolling is when it's people that are like, Jets fans like, oh yeah, Drake May's turned the football over 4 times, even though you gotten 1 turnover all season. We're definitely going to win this game. Watch your back. And then it's like they blow them out. Then we're trolling back. Then we're talking because you're purposely disrespecting our team and not giving us credit where it's due. That's when Patriots fans come out of the woodworks and they start chirping. Rightfully so.
Let them know.
Man, talk to us.
AFC East Roundtable, gentlemen, how we doing this evening?
What up, man?
You back, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, Kobe, I'm always around until that squirrel parts to keep my name out of his mouth. Because see, y'all get a lot of bravado in y'all when y'all be front running, when y'all was only 8% of the damn chat about a year ago. Y'all got a lot of nerve, okay? Let me tell you something, bums. Y'all ain't winning nothing. Y'all gonna get y'all last whoop. That's what that's gonna be. It's a whole different game right now. We on a 2-game winning streak. Y'all scrubs is getting lucky squeaking these games out against Atlanta and all these other scrubs. Don't forget that. And first, keep my name out your mouth, scrub, because you ain't been nowhere to be found for 2 damn years. Kobe, shut up. Ain't nobody talking to you, Kobe. Shut your damn mouth. What about what, Kobe? I know nobody trying to hear that shit, Kobe.
2 very good teams. What about them?
I don't care nothing about that, Kobe. You're squeaking it out, Kobe. You're squeaking it out, Kobe. All right, don't get it twisted, Kobe. Calm your damn bravado down. Okay.
No.
Y'all gonna ride it all the way to back in the basement. Okay, y'all like, man, y'all ain't going no damn where with no damn scrub Drake, man. Okay,
you mean MVP Drake?
He's a damn scrub. And Parks got all of that bravado in his chest, talking all that crap like he was all behind Matt Jones and all. Man, please, y'all trash, Kobe.
We're trash. Yeah, we have the best chance in the NFL making the postseason.
Yeah, okay, Kobe, and that means absolutely nothing. When we get to the playoffs, that means absolutely nothing, Kobe. Okay, and Tony, you shut your blazing mouth. Okay, Tony, you up there blazing all over the place. Tony, you got a lot of nerve winning 3 damn games, and you doggone talking all that crap. You get them frog fish there. Let me tell you something else, Tony. Tony, let me tell you something else.
Wrong than you this year.
Tony, let me tell you something else, you scrub. Next time you doggone leave this doggone extinguished platform and go doggone do a show with Omar Kelly, we gonna have some problems, Tony. Okay, we don't want to hear that fraud fish. We don't want to hear that crap, Tony. You gonna get off this procedure. You gonna get off.
Oh, Lowski, thank you for the call, brother. That was fantastic. The chat loved that one. The chat loved that one. Oh. We gonna win this game, Lowski. Don't you worry about it.
Man, please. Lowski.
All right. Well, let's keep the Patreon segment going. We got Lino up next. What up, Lino?
No.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hiding the running. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
I'm glad to see you. I was worried about you.
Yeah, I had to take a long stroll in the park, man. I see what Richie do now, man. I was talking to the ducks and geese, man. They was giving me some wisdom, man. So you know what I mean? I see what you do now, man.
But you showed up in the first quarter, saying y'all frogfish ready to lose, and then we were looking for you around the third. Nobody could find you.
Yeah, my internet went out and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that damn internet.
I blame Dan, man. He gave me all that hope, pumping me up and stuff like that. I blame you, Dan.
What do you mean, man?
Give me hope, man. Hey, man, this player that
speaking the Bills was better than the Dolphins, man.
No, we are. You know, it's funny, TD. At the end of the day, we still are. If we play y'all again, we're gonna beat you. I don't have no problem with that. We just overlooked this game. We overlooked this game, and we're looking at Tampa Bay. But this is what I like, though. I'm actually glad that we lost, and I'm glad that we giving Miami hope. Because you're doing exactly what you do every year, and I'm loving it. You got the crown on, the Burger King crown on, thinking you're about to do it, have it your way. Y'all going to probably win next week. You're going to get all hyped up just so you can say, blow it up. Get rid of this player. Get rid of him.
Don't be satisfied. We're the second best team in the division, man.
Thanks for the call, Lino. We're waiting for Andy. Will Andy show up? Roll call for Andy. That's the next Bills fan that I'm sure was dodging TD. What do you think, TD? Is Andy going to show up?
Oh, man, I forgot all about Andy. He didn't even show up at the beginning of the game. Man, we need to do a wellness check on Andy for real, man.
Hey, Lino showed up. You got to give Lino the credit.
I give Lino credit. I do give Lino credit. Man. But where is he?
He just showed up so you don't get fined.
Where's Andy?
I don't know. We'll see if Andy pops in by the end of the show. So we'll see. But the cool thing about this show is RotoWire is the ultimate fantasy football tool, and Dan Mitchell knows all about it.
Yeah, dude, listen, RotoWire, bar none. It needs to be in every single one of your toolboxes if you take player prop parlays seriously. Now, it's a white glove approach where you simply just log in and it hand wraps overs and under locks from their perspective, their machine learning program, AI, into what are the right plays. So say, for example, you're trying to take all of these things seriously, all of your player prop parlays. We encourage that you give RotoWire a shot. Okay, just using code RTS, you will receive 15% off on the purchase by itself, and you will thank me later.
It is. Don't agree with the less on the Breece Hall one. Come on now, what's this? Hater.
It is.
RotoWire's hating.
I mean, listen, I honestly don't hate it, and so I really don't hate it at the end of the day. Let me see what is going on with some of these super chats, man. We have NFL refs fans. Okay, got this right now. No Garrett Wilson. Never mind. I rescind my bet. Richie Fresh. Of course, the vibes are high in Foxborough. Kraft Prob got a beautiful massage parlor in that stadium. All kidding aside, real curious to know cost of new Bill Stadium for the AFC East event.
Damn.
Dude, once we get pricing, damn, we're going to let you know, man. It's probably going to be an arm and a leg, though. I'll tell you that much. I'm hoping we win Thursday, but I'm not sleeping on the Jets. It could be a trap game.
JC, you know the vibes. Trap game.
Well, no.
Dolphins can beat the Bills.
Jets no one's sleeping on the Jets, man. Not because you're a good team, but just because that's what good teams do. You don't sleep on any opponent.
If Tom Brady is the East daddy, does that make Drake May the East stepdaddy? Or does Drake just take over? Oh, wow.
So was Josh Allen ever the East's daddy? It's a real question.
For 6 years, yeah.
6 years.
5 years.
Not about to say.
What did he do with it, though? Tom Brady had to get something with it.
It's still TBD. I was dreading to see TD today after that loss. I also took Dan's advice and put $15K on the money line versus the Fins. Dude, no, you didn't. I never told you to do that. I never told you to do that.
$15K.
Colby, call out your fake ass fan base that finally came back from Tampa. We've been here and haven't gone anywhere. Yeah,
hey man, I don't care. We're here now, aren't we, Hennessy? Hennessy, I feel like I ain't seen you in the chat in a minute for a guy that's talking
chat
about
got y'all disappearing. They got New England number.
Super Dave Lawson became a YouTube member, and Tony says, Colby, I I'm more ready. Shaking my head at TD.
Shout out to our guy Tony. That's the best Jets fan right there, man.
So Tony. One thing I will say, like, yes, I do notice a couple of Pats fans that have been in here that really grinded it out, dude. Like, there's a couple in here that really grinded it out. But there's also a lot that, my God, haven't seen you in 5 years.
Well, Dan, you have to understand this. You got to understand, too, is that, look, and I don't condone it. I mean, I've been here every step of the way covering
it's fair.
But you have to understand is that we dominated the NFL
casuals
organization for 20 years. And so for a lot of people, it's kind of the same thing that's happening with Bills fans right now. There's some younger Bills fans that you're not seeing here anymore because they're used to winning. And now it's a culture shock. And it's like, what do I do? Patriots dominated for 20 years. And so a lot of people grew up with that feeling. When they didn't have it anymore, they thought the natural thing to do was leave. And I'm not condoning it, but it's something that Jets fans and Dolphins fans, you're not going to understand what that's like. And again, I'm not condoning it, but it's at least something you got to put in context.
Yeah. Well, you know what, folks? Final game that we need to recap, or excuse me, preview, is the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ah, shoot, man.
He's got this one.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, are rolling in to Highmark Stadium. The Buffalo Bills get a much-needed home game back in Highmark, where we play quality football for the most part, unless you're the New England Patriots. But I got to tell you what, man, I think that this is a game where Buffalo ultimately ends up winning and matching up well against. It's just how this Bills team has been for the past couple of games by itself. We drop games where we shouldn't particularly drop, like the Atlanta Falcons and most recently the Miami Dolphins. But for some odd reason, like, we all like to convince ourselves that all of these professional athletes don't sleep on opponents and they take everything seriously. That's not the case. It's really, really not. For some reason, when you watch Buffalo play, the better the opponent, the more efficient they look all across the board. So right now, I look at this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, and they are a far cry of what they were at the beginning of the season. Unfortunately, that has to do with injuries. Both Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin, per Todd Bowles, doesn't have a lot of confidence that either of them are going to be playing, although I saw Bucky Irving practicing today. Sounds like, at least based off of early press conferences, that they are going to go for their now, I think, 5th week in a row without them. As far as efficiency, they went from a top 10 offense, but the second they ended up losing out on Mike Evans, Godwin, and Bucky Irving, they've fallen all the way down to about 25th. When I look at how to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, specifically how I would like this defense to react is blitz Baker Mayfield. He is awful when you blitz him as far as completion percentage. That, I think, is a way to really speed up that rhythm. Love the Buffalo Bills defensive line versus their offensive line as well. Make sure you finish your tackles because Baker Mayfield is very good at avoiding sacks. And just do whatever you can to make sure you're running as much man coverage as humanly possible. Maybe sometimes you'll see a game script where Sean McDermott's going to want to go on ahead and revert into zone. But Baker Mayfield's efficiency going up against zone defense and going up against man defense, night and day. Like, you're seeing Baker complete close to 65% of his passes in zone. You're seeing him complete about 49% of his passes in man coverage. And I think that we have a lot of favorable matchups. Max Harrison on Emeka Egbuka, I'm completely fine with that. Show what this first rounder is all about. He's got the speed. He had some learning reps last week. Benford should be back against Tez Johnson, who is yet a 7th round rookie on the outside. You have Taron Johnson off of their slot by itself.
Friend of the program, Tez Johnson.
Friend of the program, indeed. But for me, that's the strategy for this team. If Bucky Irving is not out there, like, their run game doesn't particularly scare me, right? Just go on ahead and just make your tackles. Just make sure our linebackers are back into it. And again, that's the key for the Buffalo Bills defense. Just run man coverage. We have the speed to ride with Emeka Egbuka. We have the speed to ride with Tez Johnson. We can take that away. Cade Otton is going to be somebody I kind of want to keep an eye out on. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the player of the game. We'll see if Matt Milano can, sort of guard him or sort of cover him. But, like, for the most part, I actually feel really confident about this Buffalo Bills defense versus this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. As far as the Bills offense is concerned, going up against a Todd Bowles team that is defense head coach. Some of his are more than just anybody in the NFL right now as far as right. But Buffalo needs to do is we need to attack our linebackers. Are pitiful in coverage. The 30s and the 40s grade on PF. They also lead the team in missed tackles. And the Buccaneers are letting up the third most yard catch in the NFL with nearly 100 yards. Two wide receivers are pretty damn good at creating yak. That just so happens here. And Keon Coleman. He's a great yak receiver as well. So what I'm going to, Josh, is take the stuff underneath. There's this false narrative going around that nobody's open. People are open. It's underneath, but Josh just doesn't want to take it. You have a team that has a missed tackle problem. You have a team that gives up a lot of yards after the catch. You have two linebackers that can get got in coverage. I don't see this being a big game for James Cook. So that's the game plan, man. I like how Buffalo matches up. We are at home. We are a good team at home. I'm going to go Buffalo wins this game 24-18.
Well, we survived Dan Mitchell's Wi-Fi issues on that take, but it's okay.
Oh, was it that bad?
Yeah, it was.
Really?
It was.
So you didn't hear a thing I was saying?
No, we heard you. But it was very like you were in the abyss.
Yeah, Josh Allen is trash. Josh Allen trash. That's how it sounds.
Oh, you guys could
know that Josh Allen's got to start checking the ball down, and I agree with that take. TD, your thoughts about this game?
Listen, man, I know Bills fans think I'm always trolling them, but y'all about to lose another game.
So you told me on 4th and Forever 2 days ago you thought we were going to win this game.
Yeah, and unless you correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't know the receivers are coming back for are the receivers returning this week?
No.
For the Bucs, I thought they cleared one of their guys.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. That's why I was changing my tune. I thought I saw something where the receivers were coming back this week. Then I mean, if Baker don't have his full arsenal, Buffalo will do a good enough job to shut him down. If they were full strength, then I think that they have the number to beat Buffalo right now at this stage of the season. But Buffalo should edge this game out. I'll go with my original take on this. I had the Buffalo Bills beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the final score is going to be somewhere around 27-24. It's going to be a thriller. It's going to be a fight. They're going to be in the game. The Bills, after a loss, you can rely on them to respond. You can rely on the Bills to respond because this is a well-seasoned team that it's not like they haven't been there. They're going to make sure that they go out and don't make a mockery of themselves right now. Because if the Bills were to lose this game, everybody would know, including Bills Nation, wow, we might not even make the playoffs. Like, this is not good, which is still a possibility of them beating y'all. But I do have the Bills in this one. I think that coming off of that embarrassing loss is going to change things. Josh Allen would do a lot more. I watched a little bit of that film of that game. Josh Allen had a lot of, not just take the underneath there, but he had tons of opportunities to run, and he didn't.
He's bailing out of the pocket. He's missing guys. He's saying no to guys. He's not missing guys open. He's staring them down and saying, nah. And something's better out there. Like, that's what he's doing.
Well, I don't think he'll make that mistake again. I think he'll be sound because this isn't a team that you play around with like that because they're fighting for their life too. It's going to be a great game. But yeah, I do have the Bills honestly getting the edge in this one. But man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it can go any way. Any one unnecessary, crazy turnover, unexpected, anyway, but I'm gonna rock with the Bills this week on this one. I think that they'll get the W.
Keep flip flop.
So I don't feel confident about the Houston game next Thursday. Don't feel confident about that Houston Texans game at all because that's a really good defense and we don't match up well against that. But I mean, again, and so as long as we dial up the blitzing packages against Baker, we run man coverage. That's the recipe of slowing them down. Richie, thoughts?
Yeah, I think this is the get back game for the Bills. They're at home. You know, that they're dominant at home besides the game against the Patriots, of course. They've been on the road for a while. You know, the Bills are a team that I always respect, and I know everyone likes to pile on them when they lose, but they're a team that history shows that they know how to they have a good resolve. They handle adversity well. They bounce back. They never really let things spiral out of control. And I think that's a testament to Sean McDermott, even though a lot of Bills fans want him gone. But I think that Sean McDermott's going to get this team ready. They're going to get prepared. They're going to learn from their mistakes. And they're going to play with a lot of fire because they understand like where the Patriots are at. And, you know, when the Patriots lose tomorrow, they're going to see an opportunity to, you know, even the playing field a little bit. So, you know what I mean?
Delusional death fan back at it again.
What I mean? You know, they're going to play with extra.
No one knows what you mean.
Dan knows right there. When the Patriots lose tomorrow, the Bills are going to play with a different fire because they're going to realize what the division could be ours again. You know what I mean? So
the delusion is crazy.
You know, I'll start off with that, man.
I'm going to pray for you at church,
man. I think that the Buffalo Bills, they're going to take care of business at home. They're going to defend home field. And the Buccaneers, man, they're a good football team. They really are. But I'm taking Buffalo in this one.
And Buffalo Bills to bounce back. What you got, Colbs?
And so, Dan, Dalton Kincaid, not in this game.
No, he's going to miss this one and Houston on Thursday.
This one
with a hammy.
This one's so difficult for me because both of these teams desperately need this win. I mean, you have Tampa who's coming off a loss to the Patriots, which is like, okay, that's a good team. That's understandable. But then you have Buffalo who's coming off of a team that we all just expected that they were going to beat, and they didn't. And so is that going to get Buffalo in a good place or put Buffalo in a bad place and then gives the momentum to really turn things around? And so I've really been back and forth with this one because I do believe that the recipe for stopping the Buffalo Bills isn't as difficult as people think. And we'll see if Hassan Reddick ultimately ends up playing in this game. Looks like he's not. Last time I checked, he was a non-participant. But if you can get the pressure on Josh Allen and you can force him to turn the football over and you stop James Cook, the Buffalo Bills will not win this game then because that's the recipe. If you look at every single game that Buffalo has lost this year, whether it was against Miami, whether it was against New England, whether it was against Atlanta, all those teams were able to force Josh Allen to turn the football over and limit James Cook, force Josh Allen to beat you through the air. And so I think if James Cook does have a good game, then yeah, you're going to see the Buffalo Bills win this game. But if James Cook doesn't have a great game and he's shut down and Josh Allen has to win this football team the game, then I do not think they will win this football game. Because the thing about Todd Bowles and this defense for Tampa Bay is that they might not light up the sheet with crazy players, but what makes their defense so good and so scary is what Todd Bowles does. It's from the coaching staff. You know, we said this about the Patriots, and it's going to be the same thing with Buffalo. He's going to show Josh Allen one look pre-snap. It's going to be something different post-snap. And that's going to force Josh Allen to hang on to the football a little bit longer. It's going to force Josh Allen to potentially, you know, throw some really bad passes into some tight windows that he probably shouldn't. And so I'm really struggling with this one. If it was in Tampa, I'd be taking the Buccaneers, but honestly, I think that this is going to be a very close game. I have it within like 2 points in my mind. And so when those cases happen, I tend to take the home team. I don't feel confident about either team winning this game. I don't feel confident about my pick, but I will take Buffalo to ultimately win this one just because of the injuries that Tampa's dealing with. But do not sleep on Emeka Egbuka. That guy is an absolute dog. And Dan, do not sleep on the rushing attack either. Even without, I forget who the name is on the Bucky Irvin, even without him, they have some good running backs that can do some good things. They played a very good run defense against New England. One thing I will say, watch out because you'll think you'll have those running backs in the backfield, but then they bounce it back to the outside and they'll pick up like 20 yards on you. And so that's definitely something that if I'm a Bills fan, I'm watching out for that. But give me Buffalo in this one, I suppose.
A clean sweep right across the board. Clean sweep. We had a clean sweep for the Finns, a clean sweep for the Bills.
Queens.
And we had
ain't a good thing.
About a clean sweep for the Patriots, but of course, Richie.
Yeah.
But hey, listen.
A little delusional here.
And so I want Richie to pick his team.
Who picked the Jets to beat the Browns on this panel, huh? No one.
Dude.
You did, Rich.
Yeah.
You
beat the Browns, buddy. Good job. I'm happy for you. I'm proud
you know what I mean? Everyone picked the Browns last week.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Man.
Browns.
Well, folks.
You weren't here, bro. You were sick.
Yeah. Well, folks, we appreciate we appreciate each and every single one of you tuning on in. Look, so there's one thing I feel like a lot of you are completely unaware of. We have a daily NFL news show on the Roundtable Sports Network. And listen, I completely acknowledge a lot of you are probably at work or you're out and about doing your daily responsibilities, but feel free to tap in and watch Fourth and Forever. We're live Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. EST. Is that right, guys?
Yes, sir.
At
like
1 p.m.
15-ish, but yeah.
At 1:15-ish.
TD's always
certainly go ahead and check that out, guys. Worst case scenario, say that you're looking for something to listen to and background noise while you're finishing up the workday. Always recommend you tap in. We cover everything NFL, all of the major storylines, all game previews. We like to think that it's a good time over there. Yeah. So definitely go check out Fourth and Forever. Besides that, Wednesday evening, and I have a pound of ground beef to cook and eat.
You know, sometimes I think you should just say it. Say it in your head before you.
TD, what do you got, man? Talk to us.
I mean, Dan, we got to start having an over-under for Dan Mitchell AO moments.
Well, we're going to have a recap at the end of the
cooking and
week.
eating a pound of ground beef.
Next up on AO, brought to you by Roundtable Sports. Dan Mitchell compares ground beef to what?
Well,
Dan
thank
Mitchell
you all
meat,
so
man.
much for tuning in. Before I get out of here, I just got to give a special shout out. Regardless if it's the Bills, the Patriots, or the Jets, I always got to honor the best quarterback in the division. Shout out to Drake May for being the best quarterback in the AFC East. All right.
Yelling in the background.
This is random thing I've ever heard you do. Where did that come from? You were
the glaziest glaze I've ever heard.
Thinking about Drake May, bro.
I have a moment of honor.
Someone says, "Holy glaze, give me a donut."
I hate that the Patriots doing so well, but I love that everything the Buffalo Bills stand for is just being obliterated right
That's
now.
what you truly love, TD. That's what you truly love.
See what I said on Monday?
Drake May better than Josh Allen, hands down. Now I don't even want to debate and argue with a mirror. And they the best team in the AFC East. Same way y'all Buffalo.
I just gotta talk to Patriots fans real quick. Patriots fans, when you hear TD glaze your team, just know there's reasons for it that you don't see.
But it's true.
It's all about guys like Dan Mitchell and all Bills Mafia. He wants to piss them off. It's not about he actually thinks these things about New England. It's just to piss off the Bills fans.
In the division. Your window's shut. You might want to trade him. You might want to trade Josh Allen at this point, to be honest with you. Just saying. You got these young guys coming in, passing up these old guys. Josh Allen is scared to run, won't even check down. Man, he done, man. Y'all might need to trade that man.
Would you take him?
Yeah.
Richie, what do you got? Talk to us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll take him off your hands. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, yeah, we need a bridge. We need a bridge. Yes.
We need a bridge.
I hope you guys realize that TD just went out of his way to just sit there and be like, man, just want to give a shout out to the New England Patriots starting quarterback. I mean, what kind of Dolphins fan are you, bro?
He's pretty good.
Crazy. You went out of your way to give a shout out
to Drake. That kid's pretty good, Richie. That kid is the best quarterback.
Yeah, he is very good. But like the fact that you just went out of your way the fact that you went out there to shout him out is just crazy, dude. That's next level glaze, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's the definition of glaze.
To come on here and acknowledge it. Why can't y'all come on and just get a man his props? He's the best quarterback in the division. You no longer have it, Bills. You no longer have it. You got the third best quarterback.
You think that's going to continue? Like Drake May will be the better quarterback in the division for the foreseeable future, or is it going to be a debate?
Right, it ain't even close anymore. It's over.
Right now, I'm aware, but I'm saying like moving forward this season, next year.
Josh Allen washed. He's downhill from here. You've seen the best years of Josh Allen. Don't worry, over the next 2 to 3 years, Dan Mitchell is slowly but surely going to turn on Josh Allen. I promise you. He going to frustrate y'all like he did versus Miami more now. It's over, man. He getting older. The man, 30 years old.
Hey, let's not forget a hot take I said, I think either the offseason or last year. Josh Allen, he's going to win a Super Bowl in his career, but it won't be with the Bills.
It won't be.
It's going to be with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The next Matthew Stafford.
It'll be Madden 2028.
He's going to get shipped off in his 30s, and he's going to go to a team and win him a Super Bowl. And the Bills will be left
about Matthew Stafford getting traded is like the Lions always sucked, so he never even had a chance. At least with the Bills, Josh has a chance.
Yeah.
Well, fun stuff. Colby, enjoy the game tomorrow. I'm happy that you're going. You deserve to be recognized from Fanatics. Film a lot of content. Everybody go follow Colby on the socials. He'll be out there in the Foxborough land over there covering the game. Enjoy it tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm excited. I don't really know what to expect, but we're going to the rivalries lounge. Maybe we'll get some score predictions from Patriots fans. Some of the Patriots content creators are going to be there, so link up with them, make some content, just have a good time. So make sure you guys follow everything I'm doing on Patriots Global, because who knows? Maybe there'll be some good moments. Maybe you guys will see some very, very sad moments from me tomorrow. Only one way to find out. That's the Patriots Global.
And Colby didn't invite me. I'm going to remember that, Colby.
Folks, we appreciate you for tuning in. We will see you.
Dan's got a pound of meat to fry.
To saute.
Oh.
Peace.